Welcome to the sentence analysis lesson number 3, in which we're going to be looking at subject, verb, object, and extension of a sentence. Now, let us use these steps to analyze a sentence. So step 1, we're going to find the verb. Step 2, we're going to find the subject of the sentence, sometimes called the subject of the verb. And 3, we're going to find the object of the sentence if one is given. And 4, we're going to find the extension. Now pay attention to how the sentences are analyzed into the various parts using the steps identified. So our first example: the little boy climbed the tree in the yard. So let's use our steps. So step 1, we find the verb. It tells the action done. So that is climbed. Step 2, we find the subject, the little boy. Now the subject from previous lessons tells who performed the action. Step 3, we find the object of the sentence, which was the tree. And remember, the object tells what the action was performed on. And our final step, find the extension. Now the extension tells us where the action was done, and in our sentence, in the yard. So here we have our subject, the little boy, verb, climbed, our object of our sentence, the tree, the extension, in the yard. Now the extension is a word or phrase that answers the questions how, where, or when the action was done. So let's look at example number 2. Melissa prayed this morning. So our steps again: find our verb, action done, prayed. Subject of the sentence, the who. So it tells us who performed the action of subject, Melissa. Now there is no object in this sentence. And here we are at our extension. Remember, the extension tells when the action was done. So remember, extension could be when, how, and where. So the extension here is this morning. Action was done this morning. So here we have our parts of our sentence: Melissa, subject, the doer, the action done, the verb prayed, and when was the action done? This morning. So we have our subject, verb, and extension. So there's no object of the sentence. So let's go straight into our practice activity. Now look at the sentences and put each part into the appropriate column in the table. Now our table is divided into our subject, verb, object, and extension. Our sentences: Kara put the kitten in the basket. The 5 officers rushed into the building. And 3, where are they going? So these 3 sentences we need to analyze into their various parts: subject, verb, object, extension. Sentence number 1. Kara, subject, verb, put, our object of the sentence, the kitten, extension, in the basket. So Kara, who, what did she do? Put, the action. The action was done on the kitten, and the extension, where? In the basket. Sentence number 2. Here we have, starting with our verb, rush, the action. Subject by who? The fire officers. There's no object in this sentence. Here we have our extension where, into the building. And our third sentence, where are they going? Here we have our subject they, our verb are going, no extension, no object, sorry, and our extension is where. So great job everyone.